Greetings and salutations. I am your friendly asparagus, and thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment your favorite vegetable. Now let's get on with the video.
Reddit story 1. So this happened yesterday, and I still want to crawl into a hole and disappear. For context, I, 28M, work in a fully remote tech company. We use Slack for literally everything. Team meetings, updates, casual chat, even voice notes. My team is super chill, and we have a private channel where we share wins, vent about blockers, or drop dumb memes. Yesterday morning, I woke up feeling extra tired and grumpy. My girlfriend had taken the world's loudest conference call at 6 a.m. The cat decided to puke next to the bed, and I hadn't had coffee yet. I was in a mood. I was supposed to update my manager about a bug I squashed the night before. But instead of typing it, I thought, let me just send a voice note. It'll be faster. So I recorded this message, fully intending to send it to my girlfriend. God, I hate mornings. If Dave makes one more passive-aggressive comment about my code formatting, I swear to God, I'm going to send him a printout of the entire GitHub repo stapled to a brick. Also, the cat is an adhole. Guess what I did? I sent it. Not to my girlfriend, not to a DM, but to the entire engineering team's Slack channel. It gets worse. They all listened. The message got about 18 emoji reactions in 30 seconds. Dave, yes, that Dave, replied, noted, I preferred zip files over bricks, but appreciate the sentiment. I immediately deleted the message. But it was too late. The team had already heard it. My manager DM'd me just saying, let's talk later, which turned out to just be him laughing for 5 minutes straight and telling me he also thinks Dave's comments are annoying sometimes. Everything seemed to be fine after that, but I earned the name Brickmail. Reddit story 2. Am I the asshole for not letting my girlfriend bring her emotional support mannequin to my sister's wedding? So this is weird. I, 26M, have been dating my girlfriend Lena, 24F, for about a year. She's great, smart, funny, very into art and fashion design. But she also has this mannequin, like a full-size, faceless department store mannequin she named Henry. Henry wears different outfits depending on her mood. She talks to him when she's stressed. Sometimes she brings him into the living room to watch movies with us. It's quirky, sure, but I rolled with it. She says it helps with her anxiety, especially in new or overwhelming social situations. Her therapist apparently supports it, so who am I to judge? Anyway, my sister is getting married next month, and it's a formal, smallish event. Maybe 80 people. I got a +1 and obviously invited Lena. But when I mentioned it, she immediately asked if Henry could come too. I thought she was joking. She wasn't. She said weddings are overwhelming, and she needs Henry nearby or she might panic. I told her I was fine with her stepping out to take a breather, or even me being her emotional support boyfriend for the night. But I really didn't think bringing a literal mannequin to a formal wedding was appropriate. She got really upset and said I don't take her anxiety seriously and that I'm embarrassed by her. I tried to explain that this is my sister's big day, and I just don't think she'd appreciate a mannequin in a tuxedo sitting at one of her tables. Lena hasn't talked to me since yesterday. My sister, the bride, thinks the whole thing is hilarious and said she wouldn't actually care if Henry showed up, but my parents are pretty traditional and would lose their minds. Now I'm wondering if I'm being a jerk for not just letting Lena bring the one thing that helps her feel safe. Reddit story 3. I haven't seen my reflection blink in days. I live alone in a small apartment. Nothing fancy, just enough for me and my cat, Juniper. A few weeks ago, I noticed something weird with my bathroom mirror. At first, it was subtle. I'd catch my reflection lagging for just a split second, like I'd move my head, and the reflection would follow just a beat too late. I thought I was just tired. Then it got worse. Last Monday, I leaned in to brush my teeth. I turned away for half a second to spit into the sink, and when I looked back, my reflection was still brushing. I froze. It eventually caught up, mimicked my movements again, like nothing happened. I tried filming it on my phone, but of course it never happens when I record, but I know what I saw. I stopped looking in the mirror unless I had to. Juniper started acting strange too. She sits on the sink now and hisses at the mirror for no reason. She's never done that before. 3 nights ago, I was brushing my teeth again, this time keeping my eyes on the mirror the whole time. I wanted to prove to myself it was nothing. But that's when I saw it. My reflection blinked. I didn't. I was staring wide-eyed at it, and it blinked first. I dropped the toothbrush. I ran out of the bathroom and didn't go back in until morning. Now, every time I pass the mirror, I see it watching. I stopped trusting glass altogether. The oven, windows, even my phone screen. Sometimes I catch it smiling just a little too much. Tonight it waved. I didn't wave back. But I think it's getting bolder. A few minutes ago, Juniper wouldn't come near me. She just stood in the hallway staring. Not at me, but past me. Over my shoulder. Toward the mirror. I haven't gone into the bathroom since. And just now I heard the sound of glass cracking. Reddit Story 4. I accidentally intercepted a message that I was never supposed to see, and now I don't know what to do. This happened last week, and I've told literally no one in real life. I'm honestly not even sure if I should be posting this, but I need to get it out somewhere. So I, 29 man, work as a freelance translator, mostly boring stuff, product manuals, academic papers, etc. A few days ago, I got a rush job from a client I hadn't worked with before. The request came through a secure site I use for contracts. They asked me to translate a short document from German to English, fast turnaround, double my normal rate. The file was a scanned, typed page, nothing fancy, no letterhead, no sender name. But the content was weird. The message said something like, "The package will arrive by rail. Do not involve the Americans. The item must remain sealed until handoff. Coordinates attached. No one outside the circle. The conductor has been compromised. Proceed with phase 3. I double-checked to make sure I hadn't misread anything. There were also what looked like GPS coordinates and a 5-digit numeric code at the bottom. At first, I thought it was some elaborate movie script or part of a game. I emailed the client and asked if there was more context they could give me, and they replied immediately with one line. "Thank you. No further work needed." 10 minutes later, the entire job listing disappeared from the platform. My payment was processed instantly. No review, no feedback request. Curious, I checked the coordinates out of sheer curiosity. They pointed to a rural rail station in central Slovakia. I still have the email thread from the client, which uses a generic address like info.globalingua.pro, but when I try to reply again, it bounces. Address not found. I didn't tell anyone. Not my girlfriend, not my friends. But the past few days, I've noticed someone parked across from my apartment late at night. Same black SUV, engine running, lights off. Probably just a coincidence, right? Anyway, I don't know what I translated. I don't know if it was real or a test or some kind of smoke signal. But if it was real, someone out there is expecting something to arrive by train, somewhere isolated, and someone else doesn't want it to. And I'm starting to think I wasn't supposed to read it. Reddit Story 5. I got a text from my old number, but that number was deactivated 5 years ago. So this just happened last week, and it's been eating at me. I switched phone numbers back in 2019 when I changed carriers. Totally normal, nothing weird about it. New job, new phone plan, fresh start. I even remember the day they shut down my old number. I had to call tech support to confirm it was permanently deactivated. Fast forward to now. Last Wednesday around 11:37 p.m., I get a text message from a number that looked familiar. I couldn't place it right away, but something about it made my stomach drop. The message just said, "Don't go. He's not who he says he is." No context, no name, no previous messages. I almost brushed it off as spam, but then I realized something. It was sent from my old number, the number I haven't used in 5 years. I checked the contacts on my phone, and sure enough, I still had my old number saved under my own name. I never deleted it, just forgot it was still there. I thought maybe someone else had been assigned the number since then. Happens all the time, right? But then I noticed something else. The message was timestamped for 11:37 p.m., but the delivery time was 11:38 p.m., 1 minute later. That's not how SMS works. It's supposed to show the time sent, not when it arrived. Out of curiosity and a healthy dose of creeping dread, I replied, "Who is this?" No response. Then I called the number, straight to voicemail, A generic, "This number is not in service." I even tried from a different phone. Same thing. I checked with my carrier the next morning. They confirmed my old number is still unassigned. Nobody has it. That same day, a friend of mine, let's call him Darren, canceled our plans for the weekend. Darren's a super private guy I met through work last year. He's friendly, but I realized I actually don't know much about him. No socials, no real background. Just appeared one day, and we clicked. Last night we were talking and I casually mentioned the text as a joke, like, "Ha, maybe you're not who you say you are," expecting him to laugh. He didn't. He just asked, "What made you say that?" Real serious, and then changed the subject. And here's the part that really messed me up. I checked the contact info for Darren on my phone. No phone number, just his name and an email. I know I had a number saved for him before. I don't know what's going on. Probably just a coincidence. But I've had the same phone for 3 years, never touched that contact. And now my old number is warning me not to trust someone? I want to dig deeper. But I'm not sure what happens if I do.